she is finally becoming Welcome back to a new era, guys. We have a fire video for you guys today, but before we dive into everything, I wanted to introduce you guys to Harleen. She's finally gonna be a main protagonist, an anime star on this channel. Do you want to introduce yourself, Harleen, to the people?
Hey everyone, I'm Harleen. I'm not the main character of Concept New Era, but I'm more of the sassy sidekick that everybody likes more.
True, her sarcasm is actually like totally unmatched, especially when it comes to this channel, so yeah. But anyways, guys, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna switch gear. So she's actually gonna have my gear for today's use, and I'm gonna have this little camera right here. Now you might be wondering, what are we doing? We're gonna be taking photos. She's gonna be using things like the drone, the Sony a7S III, and a couple different lenses to capture photos, while I'm just gonna be using this little thing right here, the Canon EOS M50. If you're wondering how much these things are worth, the drone, the Sony a7S III, and the couple lenses, they're $6,000. There's $6,000 worth of camera gear that she can choose from to shoot awesome photos today. Whereas I only have this little camera that's worth $650 to shoot and see how it compares to what she captures. You're pretty like comfortable with how these things operate. You're not like so experienced, like you know how to do everything manually, but you know how to use it, right?
Yeah, I know how to use everything a little bit.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. She has been helping me with pretty much every video in the last like, I don't know, 2-3 months, right?
Yep.
So, let's see how things turn out. We have arrived at our first location, the Torrey Pines Railroad. So not only do we have this amazing railroad that Harleen's standing on, but we also have this fantastic ocean look. So Harleen, you get to go first. What are you planning on doing so far?
I don't know, definitely have to use the railroad because that's the whole reason why we're here.
No way!
Yeah.
No way, the railroad!
Yeah! So I was thinking maybe using the railroad for some foreground shots, maybe some, I don't know, using it with Anuj as a subject.
Alright, so now to make things a little bit more interesting, try to do something with this sword.
Smart, smart.
But you can do whatever you want with it, so get a little creative, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go down to this cliff edge over here.
Okay, some plants over there. Okay. Oh, are you okay? So what are we gonna do on a cliff edge with the sword?
You know what? I'm not sure, but that's what we're here to figure out.
Don't fall over, dude. That's a, you're done. If you step one more, you're done, dude.
Oh, that's so far down.
Do you think you'll get a good drone shot?
I think we could.
You wanna try it?
Yeah.
Oh, she's taking off.
It is the boss man's turn.
Alright, well it's my turn, guys. And so what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna start with the railroad, and I'm gonna use Harleen as a subject. We're probably gonna use the railroad as some sort of leading line, just to make things a bit more interesting versus like the look you're getting right now probably, where it's just straight on railroad. I'm gonna try to stick the sword into the ground and maybe use some foreground to get like an epic vertical lookout of the sword into the ocean. Harleen, you're actually gonna go out to that cliff over there. You see that little cliff over there?
You want me to die?
No, but we're gonna use that as like an epic lookout. Okay, let's try this. Ready? So here. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no, bruh.
And remember, don't forget to smash that like button.
That's true, and definitely do not forget to subscribe because you know we'd love to have you, isn't that right?
Yep.
Bring him back, Harleen. How does it feel to be at the beach, Harleen?
Feels great.
Yes, sir.
We haven't been to the beach in so long.
That's true. So we're actually at Scripps Beach, one of our go-to locations, if I have to be honest, because one, there's this amazing pier. If you can't see it already, it goes all the way there. It looks freaking nice, especially with the clouds today. So Harleen, once again, is going to go first. Do you have any ideas as to what you're gonna do?
Definitely want to get some reflections on the water.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yep.
All right, you want to explain what you want to do with the rock right here?
Yeah, so we're gonna have you sit on there.
I'm gonna sit on there.
Looking all fancy.
All snazzy.
Yeah, and then we're gonna take some shots of that.
Okay, sick. All right,
Yeah.
okay, let's do it. And you don't want any drone shots in this beautiful scenic area?
We should stick with the camera for this one.
Surprising. I would actually beg to differ. If you're a San Diego photographer, you know that this pier right here, especially under it, is just freaking way too popular.
Yeah. So we're gonna see if we can get a moment to ourselves.
Yeah.
and get some sick shots. What are you planning on? Are you gonna use the sword?
I'm actually gonna do the exact same thing you kind of did, but hopefully a little bit better. So what I'm gonna have her do, most people would take the scabbard off the sword completely, but we're gonna have her like open it something like this, and then we'll try to get the reflection. So it might turn out super cool, like you're a samurai in the water, you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So we're gonna try to get it over these waves into the sky. All right. I'm supposed to take at least one more photo, but this is way too good to not have a drone shot, so screw my third photo. I'm just gonna take a drone shot and hopefully it turns out epic. All right, tell them where we at, bro.
Okay guys, we're at our final location.
Hell
we're
yeah.
at a bridge in downtown. We refer to it as Jasmine Bridge.
That is
but,
true, we have a lot of memories here.
The bridge is not only for Jasmine, it's for other people too, but we don't like to think that. So
That's true.
here we are.
All right, well, what is your first idea so far?
Well, we still have this pretty sick sword with us, so I was thinking about using the lights on the side of the bridge to perhaps get a glare on the sword or something like that.
So now what we're gonna do is you're actually gonna use this pavo tube. Turn it on for the people.
Let's see.
Turn it on for the people.
See.
Other side.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Give it a second.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe we're gonna have you hold it because I feel like that's the best option. And we're just gonna have you just in the center of the bridge, doing some cool stuff. Okay, so I think for my last idea, we're gonna combine the light tube with the sword, and we're gonna have maybe you holding the sword out with the glare of the light on it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get your hand on the sword, and it's gonna be really sick. All right, so now it's your turn.
All right, guys, I have a pretty good first idea. So what I'm gonna do for the first idea is actually have her with the sword, but we're not gonna use the pavo tube. We're gonna use it to light it better because it just kind of oranged the back and we wanna make it look a bit cooler. So let's try that. Unfortunately, it is as I feared. This little camera has a tough time in low light, and that's actually a situation I excel in because of my Sony cameras. But still, I do think we could still do some awesome things with this. And that being said, we're gonna jump right into light painting. If you guys don't know what light painting photography is, well, let's take a look. Oh, I got it? No move. We're finally back, guys. And what did you think about using like $6,000 worth of gear? You had the drone, which you didn't use as much as I thought you would. You should have, honestly, in my humble opinion. But anyways, but you definitely did use the $4,000 camera a lot. So, tell me, what were your thoughts?
You know, it was nice. I had a lot of stuff to work around with, and also the settings were really in my favor with these cameras and the color.
Okay, that's true. You did have lots of nice color.
Yeah. And maybe you thought I should use the drone more, but you know, I wanted to get more used to the camera because I do have a lot of experience with the drone.
Okay, that's true.
Comparatively to the camera.
That's true. Maybe you just like, did you like the look of the camera better than the drone?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, we did buy the S3, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And in my experience with your Canon M50, EOS M50, I think that's what it's called, I honestly really like the color. Canon's really good with color, so I did like the color science on that as well. But I do think that it was lacking in terms of capabilities because I like to shoot in a lot of low light situations, you know that. So in the end, it did kind of like not hold out as well as I wanted it to, but it still did generally for that camera, like that, such a small and such a inexpensive camera, it did really good. I think it did really great. And I think it just goes to show that even though you have some technical limits, you definitely don't have any creative limitations. It's just like dependent on, you know, what you think and how you basically execute the vision. Anyways, guys, that's a wrap, and we will see you next Wednesday. Make sure to like and subscribe, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah, bro. Take care, guys.